Hello guys, so like it was announced 14 days ago, we will actually be getting the fourth part of the extra story or of the third anniversary event of Astrea Record, and this video will cover everything that's coming out in a couple of days. We are getting 3 extra units. I'm happy to announce that we're getting the villain characters as well, not just the hero characters. People are very excited for that, and I think they would miss a huge opportunity if they didn't decide to include those characters as playable units, and we are actually getting them. We did figure that out today on the live stream, on the Japanese live stream that was live a couple of hours ago, and I will be going through everything in this video. So the extra story will be available on the 27th of August, which is 2 days from now, or like 1 day and a half from now, basically. We will also be getting the high difficulty quest, the extreme difficulty quest that's going to be added, for which we will get extra iris and hero lights, as well as a feat, which is something that you can, it's basically like a trophy that you've managed to complete a hard difficulty event, and it shows up on your profile, which is a cool addition that I heard the NA server and the other servers had, but the EU server didn't have an event that we actually could get a feat trophy for, so it is going to be added now. So the first quest will give us 50 iris upon clearing it, the second quest will give us 100 iris, and if you clear both of the events, you do get a feat trophy, like I said, and 5 additional hero lights, the hero lights obviously being a really important resource. So if at all possible, you should try your best to clear both of these events with S-clears. And I will be doing a video, either one video for both of the quests or one quest per video. I'll see how long it takes to do those and how long the video would be, but we will be clearing both of them. So I will show you guys some tactics for it to help you try and get those iris and hero lights, the all important iris and hero lights. I'm still missing a lot of iris for myself, so any extra iris is very welcome. So yeah, this is the screenshot of when they announced the rewards, and in the bottom right here you are able to see the trophy under the hero lights, which is something that will show up in your profile, like I said. So for the most important part of the announcement, we are getting these 3 new units, Alfia, Erebus, and Zard. Erebus being the assist character this time, and Alfia and Zard being the adventurer characters. The banners will, as the other banners, have double rates. This does probably also mean that the non-banner featured units are going to be the 3 extra %, which makes the double rate like we've had in the first 3 parts, but nevertheless it's double rates and it makes it worth it to summon on these banners, so definitely do that. I will just quickly show the units, their stats. So the Zard is a physical light attacker. He is kind of an upgrade of the Samurai Bete that we got in the New Year event. He has an attack that gives him back his HP, and through that attack, so a percentage of damage dealt and also a percentage of the counter damage dealt. So he is probably a good attacker, but his counters are non-elemental, which is something that's important. So he might not be the best PvE unit, but he could be good in Familia Wargame. So that's something for Zard. I will just quickly go through the units and what they might be used for, and then I will make another video with a proper unit review, going through all the skills and the stats. So you can look forward to that. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing a Twitch stream today. So when this video is uploaded, probably like an hour or something after that, you will be able to watch me on Twitch, and we might do the unit review then on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube afterwards. So make sure to follow my Twitch down below, link in the description. The Alfia is the light magic unit. She has a lot of magic stat and a huge agility stat as well. The first skill she has increases her agility by 70%, which makes her probably the fastest magic unit that we have in the game right now. She also has, similarly to what Garrett had as an Earth unit in first part, when Garrett did additional actions, he had a chance to block the attacks coming in, the physical attacks. Alfia has magic attack blocks, so that's what she's gonna be used for. She's an extremely fast light unit, which probably makes the magic wargame composition that's currently prevailing in wargames even stronger, so she'll fit into there. And then we have the assist character, which has a high dexterity stat, which is gonna be very important. Basically, I mean, the stats are going to be very relevant to how good this unit is, because his ability is that the enemy's light resistance is reduced by 20%, and then he also has a self, magic, and strength plus 20%, similarly to Freya or Taki Mikazuchi with only strength, for example. But this, as I said, is relevant because his strength and magic is just 350 or 362, and that means that with the low strength and magic, you probably don't want to put this character on one of your main characters, which means that the self magic and strength is less effective compared to something like Taki Mikazuchi, which for example has over 650 strength. So I would assume that this Erebus is only going to be used in just for your light teams, especially if you don't have MLB Apollo, which has a 5% lower light resistance, but you're going to want to use him for light teams, full light teams, just for the minus 20 light percent resist. So he's a decent unit, but he's not as great because his stats are very lacking because of his ability. So yeah, we will also be getting a heroic trial, which means that you will be able to pick up one of the bonds from here. So one of the characters, if you pull on the banner and you have something at +4 or something, you should just use the heroic trial on it, and you'll get an MLB character. It makes it easier to MLB because of the heroic trial, which is a great thing. You should also obviously do the ones that we've had for previous parts if you haven't already. And another cool little thing, I guess, is that we're getting a visual update. So the element of the abilities of the units gets displayed in the little icon in the top right corner. So it makes it a little bit easier for you to search for units while you're scrolling through your unit box. So it's definitely welcome. And this is advantageous element displayed to specific quests. So I guess this will show you which element the enemies that you're going to be facing are weak to, so that you can build your party around that and not having to check the resistance beforehand or spend stamina to do so. And we also will be getting the playback of, so you know when you get a character from Gacha, you pull a character, a 4-star character, and it has a unique animation and a unique voice line. So basically for any unit that you own, you will be able to go ahead and play back the pulling animation and voice line of that unit. So this is definitely just a nice thing to have, because some of the voice lines are actually really cool, so it's welcome that we're able to do that. The next thing that we're getting is 333 333 Iris giveaway for 3 days in a row. So this is obviously really good for me. I really need this 1,000 or 999 Iris because I still have to farm a lot of it and still finish my ultra pulls, and then also obviously do this new banner, Villan banner pulls. So yeah, we are in total getting 7,723 23 Iris instead of the 7,000 that they promised. at the start of anniversary, so it's a little bit more, which is great, of course. And then the Exilia daily quest is going to be replaced by the Hero Fauna quest. So if you're missing some Hero Fauna, just definitely do this, because at some point you might need these Hero Lights to upgrade your units. So just a welcome thing to do. There is going to be another Finn Record Buster. From what it looks like, I mean, from the yellow background, I would assume it's going to be thunder attacks, so you might want thunder coats in order to survive up against Finn, because Finn has more of a necessity to have those cloaks. So I will also include the link to my Finn Record Buster guide down below if you want to check that out for some tips and tricks and his skill order, so you can do better in Record Buster and get some better rewards. 7th zone, as every week, is going to be open once again, and of course we have events ending, which are going to be the Exilia book quest, which I've mentioned previously, this week's 7th zone, War Game, and the Familiar Rush. So definitely make sure to finish those. I still have to do my 7th zone, and I'll do it today on stream, so you can come and check that out. And then we have the schedule for what's to come. So on the 27th, as I said, we'll be getting the extra story open, the extra battle added for additional rewards, high difficulty quest, the gacha, the Villan gacha that we'll be getting. I'm really excited for that, by the way. I was really hoping they do actually do the villain characters, because it would be such a huge waste to not have them in the game as playable units, and we are getting that, so I'm happy about that. Then we have the 330 free iris per day, and we have the heroic trial and everything else coming out. So basically everything's coming on the 27th, which is in a day and a little bit, a day and a half. So you can all look forward to that. There's also, the stream also featured a lot of the characters designs and story highlights. So they did a lot of explanation in terms of that. And there is an Imgur link here with all of the screenshots that they featured on the stream. So if you want, you can join our Discord, link in the description below, and check all of those art designs and story highlights as well, because there's too many to go through in this video. So we've gone through everything that was to cover, and this time I will be doing the unit review, as I said, really soon. I actually haven't done the unit review for the part 3 of the anniversary, because I wanted to see how units panned out, and then I didn't end up doing it. I might still do it because the banners are still out at the moment. So if you're looking forward to that, still leave a comment in the description telling me to do it, and I will likely do it, but no promises on that one. But I will promise you guys the villain unit review. So yeah, a more extensive one. I mean, a more in-depth one than the one that we've had in this video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.